Welcome back, you little sneaky food voyeur perverts. We're in Birdhaven, a place where they never feel the pinch. They all dress up in their tight little spandex gym wear, and they got the park around the road. Why are we here? Because we have heard so much about this little bagel and coffee spot called GetBird. Now, I've heard a lot of things about this place, and I thought, you know what, I love bagels. Let's score it after last week's burgers. Just to be specific, scoring 5, mid. 8 is suddenly like my balls tingle at night. 10 doesn't exist, you do the rest. GetBird, interesting little setup. They got their start here in COVID when everything was mad. This was like kind of like a draw for the community to come get coffee and bagels. It's not the most beautiful spot you've ever seen, that's for sure. But I'm hoping that the food kind of cancels all of that out. Can GetBird get it right? Could they win me over on the bagel front? Could they make you want to come here and repeat what we're about to film? Let's find out. Okay, but enough of all of that. I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, it's 12 o'clock, sun is on, off. We're gonna order from one of two sides. The first thing that strikes me, that sticks out for me, is this vintage, retro-y caravan. A freezer in the can, and let's say orange juice, please. Thank you very much. You gotta make the world blood brew. Whenever you do it, I'm gonna make it. Thank you. Alrighty. Now look, I normally wouldn't review drinks, but you have to give it to them, right? Have you ever had a freezer in a can before? I haven't. I'm not much of a freezer guy. You ready, Jean-Bert?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Crispy.
they say they come from a coffee background, they're serious about it. First of all, we don't have to have any of those shitty straws that they're bringing out for climate change. We got ourselves a good old-fashioned plastic fucker.
How dare you?
And large enough for me to get my whole schnog around. Let's have a go. I don't think this is the perfect way to score or judge coffee. So I'm going to say 8 flat, mainly because it's solidly tasting. But man, oh man, I love this presentation. This to me is just full-blown legit.
That was legitness. Yeah, it was, huh?
Okay, now we're ordering at the second part of GetBird. I have had a look at your menu. I'm starting with the go-to chicken sando bagel. And last but not least, we want to try your smoked brisket on rye. Or what do you recommend for the chicken sando?
Everything is nice.
Okay, great. And then obviously the rye is rye, right?
Right.
So, I guess this is why you're all here. If you've made it this far into the video, well done. For those that left early, we ordered 3 different meals to try. What we've got here is the go-to classic salmon, cream cheese, the works, 105 bucks. The sando, 115 bucks if I remember correctly. And then this fucker. This thing here is a monster. 350 grams of brisket for 250 bucks. Okay, so I'd like us to start with the classic. Okay, let me give you a little crack of the cross section. They haven't been stingy, that's for sure. And I think this is like our basic barometer genre. GetBird makes all their own bagels, so well played to them. Cheers to you. Let's start with our sando. Okay, simply put, whenever you are feeling for that classic quintessential bagel, this to me is it. I am obsessed with the idea of sesame on top. They've been generous with the salmon and the cream cheese. I give this a solid 7-8. As far as bagels go in the world, the quintessential bagel, 7-8, really good. Okay, next up, we have the sando. This is more of a modern take on bagels. It's become quite popular over the years. I have to just show you this thing, my lord. Now we're talking like leagues ahead in terms of pure size. The most difficult part of this is going to be getting it in a bite. Here we go. Yeah. Probably just lacking a touch in a bit of like seasoning for me. I do like a bit of a heavy hand on salt, but I think even if you didn't, this would need a touch more salt. I love everything about this, but I have to be honest, because of the lack of like seasoning that I was hoping for a bit of that punch. I would have to give this a 7-2. It's a solid sandwich and it's saved by its sheer size. The bagel itself, like before, epic, freshly baked on the spot. It really works. There's a little bit of something missing there. I'm pretty sure the Birdhaven dollies would be judging me right now if they're here. And to them, go walk your little fucking poodle in the park. Smoked brisket, the board says 18 hours. Holy fuck knuckles. It is absolutely ginormous. 350 grams of meat, besides the 3 slices of bread. I see pickles. I assume they've put some kind of dressing on here. And then just a mountain. Here we go. This thing, there's just the sheer size of it. You can't ignore this. Let me indulge one last time before giving you a thought. Okay, if you are hungry and you are looking for a phenomenal taste, I don't know that it can get better than that. Oh my Lord. Sounds like I'm filming a B-grade porn film. Soft, moist, tasty, perfectly seasoned, not too salty, not under-seasoned. The pickles add a little bit of sweetness. This is all manna holy. 8-3. Because I feel like they simply have ticked all the boxes in all the right ways. The bread is fresh. The rye works with the smoked brisket, works with the pickles. It's tasty, it's seasoned well, it's soft. The meat itself is like soft, it's juicy. I don't feel like I'm gargling a mouthful of wasps as I eat it. Sometimes when you have something big, that's exactly what it can do. The amount of prep that's gone into it, if it is indeed true that they've smoked this for 18 hours. My Lord. Wow. Let's find out about you. Okay. You get to have one bite, one word review.
Challenge accepted.
In a word, sir.
Decent. Impressive. Befok.
Thanks for tossing. Well, it's my fucking pleasure. I've been tossing since I was a little boy. So I just feel like this was my moment. This is what I've been practicing
Came naturally.
Look, whatever this former refuse dump lacks in sophistication, I think it makes up for in just pure size. It can't be understated how many South African restaurants are such stingy little buggers. So I don't mind paying the rates, but if I'm gonna do it, put the filling in, make me like so happy that I did it. And I think this is what GetBird does right. It's all the little touches outside of the typical sophistication that actually lands for me. GetBird, average name, food is phenomenal. If you're not too pretentious and if your panties don't sip too high up your ass, you are absolutely going to love this spot.